I take something around 385, 395 next.
Okay.
And then take your opener.
Okay.
Be done. When we did Matt's meat jumps was 275, 550.
What the
and then it was like 685.
Then you started carrying.
He would do literally, he'd open at like 780 and it'd be his fourth set. All about conserving energy right now.
Yep.
We can't do shit like that today, right? So perfect setup, perfect stand. Even if it takes you 20 seconds longer to stand, I don't care. But it's got to be perfect every rep. Because that one, when you reversed it, both your knees came in, right? Yeah, the last one I felt my knees come forward when I tried to. It's like I'm trying to work around it, you know. Whatever.
So sometimes you just got to work around pulls and injuries, and when you're over 40, you just don't recover the same. So that's why I belt squatted today, and he's just taken a fraction of what his best was. But the point is that we're not in the same pond twice. So he's had a pulled rib for the last 3 weeks. It's fucked up his training. So we're just taking a number that we know we can get. We can strain a little, but we can get an idea for percentages of where we need to be.
Yeah, it didn't feel bad, it just felt high.
I don't think you were, because usually when you're not high, you went down in there and you almost paused it. You were parallel.
But the next set is wrist.
Yeah.
Like we got to focus on your wrist. Both of them, you literally were getting to the bottom and rolling, right? So the heavier it gets, the worse that's going to get. You got to hammer through, just squeeze as hard as you can.
Yep.
I'm trying to go straight down, but it's like halfway, just not moving quick. Well, you got to keep her kind of level. Her ego grows super fast.
I'm just real strong, so it's
Ridiculous.
It always feels way heavier than it looks for me. So like it was 355 moved well on camera. It didn't feel that good.
All right, so I've been working out with Matt for about 10 years now. When I first started working out with him, I was doing it pretty much all wrong. I was kind of with a lot of injuries, shoulders, elbows, hips, lower back, you name it, I had pain. Once I started working out with him, he started correcting my form and teaching me the right way to do things. And before I knew it, all my pain was gone. I was lifting heavier than I ever had before. And just my on-the-job experience being a firefighter, I was able to, carry my air pack and all my tools around a lot longer than I used to be. Heart and lungs were a lot better. Muscle fatigue wasn't there just on your routine calls. So, I mean, he has helped me exponentially. And it's even worked its way down to now I bring my kids here and they are now learning the right way to lift and doing it at such a young age, so when they get older and they can lift heavier weight, they're doing it right and they're not risking the injury that I did because I had no idea what I was doing.
Hey, if you do this though, you break PRs in 3 different events. You gotta go real easy the next 2 weeks. So now his mind's ready to train hard for the next 6 months versus getting f***ing crushed. And then he's going to go into a negative, and then his body's just going to create this deficit. So if you're in this long term, you don't miss. The 360 would have been 5, would have been fucking close. Now you're on a positive note with a PR, you cut it. Yeah, think about it. I'm not trying to get slow. I don't want to. I'm not listening. How would I have let you pull 365? Get your butt up a little first and round your upper back. You need to get in that better position at the bottom first. Pull it into your body before you flex in. Try to pick it up instead of pushing down on the floor and pulling back. You have to remember that on this next one. You got a little rounded right here. So when you're here, you had to straighten it back out. If you stay here and just pull your hips through. So what we saw today is a brief intro into what it's like to train with a mock meet at the actual facility. This is exactly why I do the Patreon 4 times a week workouts, is to dial in the upper echelon of what's capable. The important thing to recognize on this is that everyone you saw today is at different strength levels and completely different ages. So if we look at Sarah, for example, she's just kind of starting out, utilizing the exact same protocol that Simon's using at the exact same weights, obviously different percentages and different RPE ranges, and they're all hitting PRs, which is very difficult because most programs, we have to be 100% tailored. What we're doing is we're looking as a cumulative group and then trying to find the group's weaknesses and then attacking them, which we were pretty sure are going to be the same weaknesses that you have. So we've seen like even Andy and Simon missed multiple, in some cases, months of training. This is what I like about the cycle that we're doing, is that when you train conjugate and do it right and your focus is on your weaknesses, you will constantly break records even if training is not perfect, meaning you're missing days, you have funerals, you have weddings, you have family obligations. Now, to break world records, all that stuff goes out the window. So for me, I missed my brother's wedding. There was a lot of things I didn't get to go and do because I was breaking world records. I didn't fucking care. That's the difference between hitting PRs at a certain level and then going to a world record. But as you can see, all this stuff is very doable for most people at all different strength ranges, both male and female. So talk to you guys soon.